Hey everybody, I'm Olivia Garrison here with Katie Florio with the Clemson Insider. We're here live from the Bank of America Stadium for the ACC Championship. Clemson is taking on Miami tomorrow night, and we just finished the press conferences with Dabo Swinney and Mark Richt. We also got a chance to talk to Kirk Herbstreit and Reese Davis, and we have a few thoughts on those. What did you hear from Reese today that stood out to you?
Yes, so Reese is very complimentary of Clemson, and one thing he described the entire Clemson program as was a premier dynasty. And he was not just talking about the Clemson football program, he was talking about Clemson in general, you know, the education, the facilities. Clemson is really just a first-class program, and that's noticed by almost everyone. You know, people who have not even been there see that, and so that's just very evident. So he really went on and gave them a lot of compliments about that today.
Sure, and Kirk Herbstreit actually talked about that too, and one question that he had was, you know, are you surprised that Clemson made it back to the ACC Championship this year? And he said, honestly, looking back into August, yes, I would have said yes. I'm very surprised that Clemson made it back to the ACC Championship just because they just came off a national championship win, looked onto the field, into the celebrations, and realized that there's a lot of guys out there that just played their last game in a Clemson jersey. And he said, you know, I didn't know where Clemson's football's program was going to go from there. And one thing he did say was that Clemson never lost their edge, and that's what he thinks really pushed them to get back to the ACC Championship in the college football playoff hunt. And he also said something that helped them get here is Kelly Bryant, and really embracing his role of filling Deshaun Watson's shoes and not giving into that pressure. And I know you want to elaborate more on Kelly Bryant and something that he said about.
Well, yeah, so Dabo, you know, talked about him as well today, and he called Kelly a 10-star person. You know, he didn't come out of high school as a 5-star recruit, but Coach Swinney was so adamant that he is a 10-star person. You know, he said he came in the spring, he put in the work, and he proved, you know, that he was the one that, you know, deserved the starting role as quarterback, and not even on the field. But Coach Swinney just went on and on today about how Kelly is as a person, his demeanor. He's very mature, and coming into the spotlight and filling that role of Deshaun was something that seems so challenging, and I really don't know if many others could handle that, but Kelly has handled it with absolute poise this entire season. So it will be very exciting to see how he plays and leads this team tomorrow night.
Absolutely. We are all excited to see that, and we're excited to see Clemson and Miami play for the ACC Championship tomorrow night. The Clemson Insider will have much more updates for you about the game for the rest of the weekend, so stay tuned.